Greetings, one and all. Another Stargods vlog, and it seems to be working. And I can hear this guy down the street. He's this septic tank cleaner. And I was thinking, I looked out the window. I could see him down there, and I'm wondering if he ever had a blind date where he had with a girl and they're getting kind of cozy in the back and things are looking good. Oh, yeah. And then she suddenly goes, "Wait a minute, I forgot to ask you, what do you do for a living?" Ding! Date canceled. Date canceled. So I've had people now. They're saying, I get a little too carried away, too wired. Well, excuse me, but that's my therapy. And people don't get me because a lot of times I will channel commercials, movies, music, lyrics, and they don't know what I'm talking about. And they just say, "You're weird, man. You should go out and bury yourself. Oh, you stink." I don't know. I don't try to prove anything. I don't try to be funny because this is the way I am. This is how I talk. Um, that's the way I am. So collect your thoughts. So some people don't like it. They want me to kind of put a shirt and tie on, be respectable. And today in the news, I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I'm not into professionalism or all that. I'm just me. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. Look at him. He's a nutcase. So, anyways, one guy said, "Well, you got all this good information, but why turn it into entertainment? Blah blah blah." And I don't know. I can't do that. Tie, and I can't do that. I'm like this normally. I talk like this normally. It's funny because there's a TV show that's got me on it. The person is exactly like me, talks like me, acts like me. I'm not gonna name the show. See if you can guess. Can you guess the show? Because if you guess the show, you are absolutely brilliant. Okay. So, anyways, let's get on the subject. I want to talk about how right now I am in tin hat recovery. Now, what does that mean? So, I'll start way back in the beginning with the Mur. What is it called? The Murrah or Murray or building that collapsed because Timothy McVeigh blew it up. He blew it up with a little flour and a little jello and woohoo! That whole thing was just, that's just after that when the building went down. That's when I got started into conspiracies because there was computers at the university, and I go on and look at this information. Who's behind me? What's that noise? And then in those days, Windows had a really bizarre warning, error warning. It says you have something to the effect of you have committed a fatal error or something, or mistake. I don't know. I forget what it said. But anyways, I thought it was the government locking in on the computer. And I go, oh no. Fatal error or something like that. I thought I was being traced, and I thought they were listening to me through the computer at the university. I immediately shut it down and ran out of there so fast. I was looking around, and you have committed a fatal error or something. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was really kind of weird, eh? So that's when it all started for me. I became a tin hat guy. Uh, and looking like I just got out of the movie Wizard of Oz. If I only had a brain. No, no, that's the tin guy. A heart. Yeah, that's right. Um, I couldn't. I couldn't believe you get that kind of information. I was buying things. I was chumming around with the groups and things and getting books and all that. I never knew you could just go on the internet and just wow. So I became a 10 so for years. I listening to Alex Jones, eh? That's right, Billy. You ever been to sea? So see that joke I get, so I laugh. You don't have to understand, okay? Yeah. So I had all these, and then I download tons and tons of web pages. Back then, you had the floppy, eh? And downloaded tons and tons and tons. And it didn't do me any good. All these conspiracy theories for all the years. Everybody knows everything. Biden scratched his head. Go, Brandon, go! And nothing, everything's gotten worse. Nobody goes to jail. Nobody goes to prison. Just ask Hillary. Ask Hunter Biden. Oh, excuse me. I need a little more vodka in here and a couple more lines on the table. They're just laughing their fool heads off at us. And they're just laughing their guts. And what they'll do is if somebody gets in trouble, see, it's an old adage from the CIA. If you're being followed by sharks, you throw in a mackerel. You give them a mackerel, and then they chomp on it, and then you can get away. This is what the media does. Somebody gets out of line, like Weinstein or something, and then they blow it up, and they blow it up, and they blow it up in the press. Oh, he's going down! There is justice in the world. There is justice in the world. I'll never go hungry again. I'm not going to tell you what movie that was. So, but I love it when people guess. Okay, so they build it up. Oh, he's going down, man. He's going down. Just like Hillary Clinton, going down. And then 2 weeks later, pop goes the weasel. It's gone. There's no inquiry. Look at General Milley. Where is he? He's in the Bahama with all his call girls. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. I mean, it's just absolutely, yeah, plus two. I'm a little Italian, so, you know. I never want to be a mime. Yeah, how do you interrogate a mime in a police department? Anyways, my mind wanders a lot. So they build it up. Oh, yeah, there's justice, folks. There's justice. My children will grow up in a world of justice. It's gone. Gone, like General Milley. Is Milley around? Oh, no, he's off in the Bahamas there. He's on Rum Island. So this is what happened to Hillary. Remember, I'm gonna put that woman behind bars. Yeah. And they voted Trump in like that, eh? And then he went, oh, I don't know anything about it. In fact, he protected her very closely after the election. What a bunch of... and this is what in the conspiracy, they do the rah-rah. The Tin Hatters are very extreme, man. They're very extreme, and they add a lot of fear. So that the archons can... I loves my louche first thing in the morning. Tastes like napalm. I can't believe how much fear they put out. They don't prove anything. They're like vitamins. Eh? You take herbs, this herb, and then the testimony. My grandmother was dead, and I shoved it in her mouth, and she came to life. Praise that. No, that's that Sunday show. They make all kinds of claims and stuff, And they don't have to prove it with vitamins. They have to. Well, they used to in the old days. The FDA would demand a new product medicine to be proven, tested, and proven. You don't do that. So same with the tin hatters. They can say anything they want, and people think, they look up and they find a show, Dr. Truth or whatever, and the person can say whatever they want, and everybody believes it. And yeah, we got informers. Informers are controlled by the Central Intelligence Agency. That it's called what's it called? Legend building. They'll create. Roswell was a legend builder example. They take an incident and then they blow it up and they puff it up, and then they got insiders. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw aliens. And I saw alien women. And they just spread this fear all over. Like, the aliens are behind this and they're going to do that. Or I remember those light bulbs. What are they called? I forget what those light bulbs are called. They're curly neon lights. That they can hear you. They can listen to your conversations, and they control the brain synapse in your cerebral cortex, and whoa, and all these ghost stories sitting around the campfire. Oh, tell us about the curly light bulbs. Oh, that's a scary one. And they scare people. People will be sick with worry about them. And they get us worried about our food. We can't, don't touch that! It's high in nitrates! Don't touch that! No, 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 no. Oh, the pesticides in that one. Oh, fluoride. And they spray the fields with fluoride. Did you know that? So now you can get all worried about it. Now it's organic. I don't want to eat that unless it's organic. Well, organic's got loopholes, legal loopholes. So you're most likely buying something that, well, they call organic, but it's really bad for you. Oh, excuse me. So they tell you about the radiation in the bananas, and they tell you about the toxins and the hormones in the food, and you're freaked out all the time. See, Dr. Emoto in his water experiment proved that your brain waves alter and change things. He could alter and change water just by titling the jar. If you titled the jar peace, love, kindness, empathy, you'd freeze it and the crystals would be beautiful. But then if I hate you, you disgust me, Stalin, and all this, and then put it for you. Oh, the crystals are ugly and horrible. So you control your food. If you're scared of your food, you impregnate it with energy, Luch energy, and then you. Oh no! I just eat everything and put good thoughts towards my food and my water and. Yeah, I just don't worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it, And they spray what's that? Monosodium glutamate on the fields. It's just, and never buy from China. They just dump toxic waste on the fields. China, we love America. No. So. Yeah, like I say, somebody said, I get too crazy. Let me know. Do I get too crazy, or do you want me to wear a suit and tie? I don't know. I'd just like to know where you guys are coming from, but you never tell me. Communication breakdown. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, sorry. I don't know. This is my theory. This is a time that I like loose, or I could just crack open a case of beer and the same thing. Let me tell you something. So, anyways, back in the days, I used to think it was so important to get this information out. Oh yeah, like nobody has ever heard it except for me. You know, like it's kind of an illness, eh? And so now I'm out of it. Now I've reduced greatly. I don't watch the news much. I don't look at the news much because I'm so tired of reading the news where they tell you everything about what they're getting away with. Oh yeah, this guy did this and this guy stole millions, and none of them go to prison. And if they do, like Epstein or Weinstein, yeah, the movie guy Weinstein, guarantee he stepped on one of the tribe members' toes. He's going down. Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart did something, went against her own people. When you do that, you're going downtown. You're going downtown. So he screwed up somehow. And then they're the only ones that you know, and Madoff. I mean, he stepped on his own people's toes, and so downtown. See, there's an example. That's a song, a really well-known song when I was younger. But you didn't know that, did you? So this is the thing. I'm not giving in to worry and fear and all that. I do understand that we've received our execution papers and that we're going to be executed very shortly. And I do hear the building of the platform where they're going to hang me from. But I'm not going to live in fear. I don't care anymore. I don't care. We're all going to be hung in the morning. And everybody's just frightened to death. And I've never seen so many people broken. Absolutely broken. Spiritually, physically, mentally. They're broken. Everybody I know is really, really depressed. People that I thought were, hey, how's it going? Loving Jesus all the time. Those people are really broken. They're sad. But they still put on a face. But we've received notification of our execution, and we can hear the builders building the gallows right now, you know, and Biden's out there building the gallows, and, you know, everybody's worried. Everybody's like, the dream is over. What can I say? I was the dreamer. Yeah, I was. I'm not a dreamer anymore. I just I try to be positive, but it's very, very difficult being positive because of the horror that's coming down the pike. Absolutely, and I don't see any evidence of see, conspiracy researchers, they give you evidence. Uh, Tin Hatters give you just propaganda. Usually Central Intelligence propaganda. They don't give you any, they just say it on their show and you think it's true, you know. Even Alex Jones, I don't trust everything that guy has to say. And Alex Jones he's an agent. He's an agent, controlled opposition. And it's just such a joke that people really can't see that. You know, it's like, oh no, he's fought the, if he wasn't approved, he'd be gone. He'd be dead and gone. Okay? Okay? And so the communist takeover of America is growing and growing in leaps and bounds. And they're getting their foot in the door with the virus that has a name. What should I call it? Because you're not allowed to use the C word anymore. Yeah, I'd call it the Chinese virus or the Wuhan virus, you know. They fired the first shot in their takeover. They've gotten the people, they're taking America and breaking America apart and smashing it. And the people are just, they're gone now. They don't really care. And that's when the troops are going to move in along the coastlines. Mao! Mao! I knew it. I knew it, and I knew that if I started this video with the phone here, So yeah, it's a communist takeover, and it's going to go physical sometime soon. But everybody's broken, everybody's broken, and nobody can. And there's this weird thing, like when you talk about medical, uh, years ago, if somebody had sleep apnea, oh, hey, Frank down the road, he found out he's got sleep apnea. What? What? Sleep what? Nobody know what you're talking about. Now it's an epidemic of sleep apnea victims. Are they spraying it? Are they putting it in our food? How are we getting it? Because we're getting it. It's not a natural, Nowadays, nobody I know can get to sleep at night. They all suffer insomnia. Everybody. I don't know one person who sleeps through the night. And it goes through a lot of things. And high blood pressure. All of a sudden, everybody's got high blood pressure. Uh, these things spread like diseases, eh? Like the common cold. What gives with that? Anyways, I don't see any evidence of Trump being a good guy. He's going to solve all these problems. Didn't you know that? He's going to clean up the sky. He's going to clean up the poisons from the atmosphere. He's going to clean up everything and all the climate change. Oh, he's got the answer, man. Oh, what a pathetic bunch of... And QAnon can shove it where the sun don't shine. Everybody's like mushrooms, eh? You keep them in the dark and feed them a lot of shite, and they grow, and they love the government. I'll pull down my pants for the government any day of the week. And they love Biden. They love Biden. We love Biden. Wait till the next election with Biden and Trump with a rigged, hacked voting system. Oh my God. And today, Joe Biden, landslide victory for the Democrats. We are the champions. No, you're devils in disguise. You got the devil in disguise. What's this now? Now it's a pop-up, okay? A new... What is this? It's... Okay. Now available. Do you want to download? Fire! Okay, so anyways, that's all I wanted to basically say, is that I'm in recovery. I'm not listening to the news, and I know it's all BS. I know they make up news all the time. It's all made up, and I don't want any more of that. I'm tired of being scared of everything. I'm tired of these new diseases, being scared. I'm tired of eating the food and being scared. Tired of breathing the air only to be afraid. And bring it on. Like, enough of it. Bring it on. Don't sit there and just give us, but that's what they like. They want to give us a death of 1,000 cuts. I say, bring it on. Drop your atomic bomb, and then we all can go together, and we'll all go down together. If you guys want to guess what these songs are, go ahead. He's a nut. Oh my God, he should be put away. Yeah, okay, so anyways, I gotta go. Okay, so because I might get too hyper here. Get rid of this thing. No, you understand? No. Are you sure? Are you really sure? No, get rid of it. Can we negotiate? Get rid of the banner. So anyways, gotta go. Thank you very much for listening. And if I'm too crazy, well, do you think I'm too crazy? I don't know. I don't think I'll change, but it's nice to know what your audience is thinking. Am I too crazy, or do you want me to put on a little white shirt, black tie? Okay, thank you very much.